A very good evening to one and all present here. A humble request to all of you, kindly put your phones either in switched off mode or in silent mode for the program to begin. A warm welcome to the wonderful audience present here on behalf of Jadavpur University Alumni Association, Hyderabad chapter. We promise you an evening of rhythm and music filled with beauty and grace with none other than the tabla maestro Bikram Ghosh and his band Rhythmscape. Tonight's cultural extravaganza is a part of the annual musical concert that JUAAH organizes every year to support its philanthropic activities. The Alumni Association provides an amazing platform for the alumni to be connected with each other through the roots of their alma mater. And at the same time, the philanthropic activities with which it is connected includes organizing a science symposium to encourage the spirit of inquiry and popular science among young students, supporting meritorious but economically backward students, supporting NGOs like Sai Seva Sangh and Aman Vedika in different manner. We have collaborated with some of India's greatest musicians, including Pandit Vishwamohan Bhatt, Vidushi Kaushiki Chakraborty, flautist Rakesh Chaurasia, and santoor player Rahul Sharma, who regaled the denizens of the Twin Cities with their enthralling music. Today, for the first time, Pandit Bikram Ghosh and his fusion band Rhythmscape will perform in Hyderabad with Ghosh on tabla, Abhishek Malik on sitar, Pulak Sharkar on keyboard, Suresh Vaidyanathan on ghatam, Pranav Datt on drums, and Nirmala Roy performing the vocals. Outside the CERN headquarters in Switzerland, the huge statue of Nataraj adorns the landscape. It's a gift from India that symbolizes life force, and at the same time it also symbolizes cosmic dance and rhythm of Shiva's Tandavam. Nature is replete with rhythm, and it is so much found in the flora and fauna. Man takes inspiration from this rhythm and weaves it into his music, dance and various art forms. Pandit Bikram Ghosh is the son of legendary tabla player Pandit Shankar Ghosh, a student of La Martiniere Xavier's and an ex-Jadavpur University alumni, Department of English 88 batch. Ghosh reminisces that tabla had been not only his first love but from first to 10th love itself. Talim was an essential part of his life and he never shied away from it. Pandit Bikram Ghosh eagerly segues between the world of pure classical music and the genre of fusion music. As a classical tabla player, Ghosh has accomplished the greatest names in the field of classical music, including Pandit Ravi Shankar, for over a decade. He played on Grammy awarded album Full Circle with Pandit Ravi Shankar, and 4 Grammy nominated albums included George Harrison's Brainwashed. He released his hugely popular album Rhythmscape in 2002, announcing his great entry into the world of fusion music. The Sangeet Natak Academy awardee henceforth had paved his way into this world. Ghosh's film scoring includes more than 50 feature films, and for the film Jal, he had secured the coveted Oscar nomination. With numerous other awards like Global Indian Music Award, Best Director for Montreal International Award, Pandit Bikram Ghosh has several outstanding performances too, like collaborating with several musicians for national song Vande Mataram or collaborating with Ricky Cage for Vande Bharat project. We are truly, truly honored to have you here amidst us. Can we hear a loud round of applause for Rhythmscape? Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From untruth to truth, lead me from darkness to light, lead me from death to immortality. Peace, peace, peace. I now invite Pandit Vikram Ghosh and his team Rhythmscape to come up on the dais, the stage. Shri Jayesh Ranjan. IAS Officer, Special Chief Secretary, Industries and Commerce and Information Technology, Department of Telangana Government, to be on the stage. Srimati Chandana Khan, IAS, Ex-Chief Secretary, Department of Tourism. Shri Aniruddha Sengupta, President, Jadavpur University Alumni Association, Secretary Shri Shourabh Chaudhary, and our key sponsors, J. Shruti, Representative, Rights India, G.V. Subramaniam, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Shri Indraneel Chaudhary, Entrepreneur from Travel with Neil, Senior Most Alumnus, Shri Sumit Basu, and Dr. Shubhi Chaudhary, former Director RCI DRDO, to come up on the stage for lighting of the lamp. I would request Pandit Vikram Ghosh to speak forth a few words before we start the felicitations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a huge pleasure for me to be performing this concert, which is organized by the Jadavpur University alumni. The reason being, I myself am a Jadavpur University alumni. I did my master's in English literature, passed out of Jadavpur University in the year 1990, and it's wonderful to see so many JU people here, including people from my department. We just took a photo together, so strong memories, fond memories. Years gone by, but bonds remain. So it's really lovely to be here and performing for such a nice full house. Before anybody else says anything, I'd just like to say that the man on my right is a very special person for me. I have invited him to come from all the way from Kolkata to here. He is Dr. G.V. Subramaniam, who is the director of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. We have done several wonderful projects together, including a very big festival that we do in Calcutta called Nath Festival. And GVG is one of the most respected people in the world of art, because the way he supports the art is exemplary. There is nobody quite like him in the way he supports arts. And not only is that the case, but he is somebody who is able to evoke two very important things in everybody. love and respect. So yeah, that is a quality that GVG has. I would really like GVG to say a few words here on the occasion. And GVG, this is my opportunity to say thank you to you for all that you have done for the world of art, for what we do together, and also for the way you are contributing to the world of art. So a few words from you.
A very good evening to all of you. Vikranta, we call him very lovingly. He's my own brother, I would say. He's a fantastic human being whom I have met in my life, who has actually helped me to march forward towards the contribution towards the art and culture, and taking the culture to a very greater heights in Calcutta. Not only in Calcutta, we are doing it in West Bengal, and with him, right now we are marching towards various cities of India. We had last month in Delhi, and right now it is in Hyderabad, and we'll be going to various other cities also along with him. We all know very well about Bharati Vidya Bhavan. I did not introduce the institution here because it's very famous in Hyderabad. We have about 84 schools all over India, and it's an institute of Indian culture, through which we provide utmost assistance for both performing arts as well as the visual arts, wherever it is, whether it is in cities or whether it is in villages, and we try to protect all the art forms which are particularly the dying art forms. So that's how we march on. And to me, one more thing which is very, very close to me is the environment. We are seeing hotter days. I would request every one of you to plant one tree at least, so that this hotter days will go away in the near future. And if not our children, let us leave those trees for our grandchildren, and that's a must. And you know, for the past 3 years, I have been planting and I have been nurturing with the students of various schools to plant trees, to make them, plants, and then we take it as a trees and we do it for the last 3 years successfully by God's grace. Every year we are planting 1 lakh trees, and this year the third lakh of tree we wanted to plant, and that's what we are educating the children. So sit and enjoy. About Rhythmscape, I do not have to say anything. It will be mind-boggling. Definitely, I'll tell you, the entire group is going to take you to a different level altogether. Each and every artist over here later on, Vikranta will be introducing, is somebody who you might have not heard, I would say. Even if you have heard it, today's hearing will definitely take you to a different world. And when you go out of this hall, I can bet on this. Even in your sleep, you will hear this particular music. It will be lingering into you for 1 more week from now onwards, minimum. Or till the next time when you hear the Rhythmscape 2. Thank you, Vikranta. Thank you.
Moving on to the felicitations, I would now invite our President, Aniruddha Shenmukha, to felicitate Shri Jayesh Ranjan. We now request Jayesh Ranjan sir to present the memento and the Uttariya to Pandit Bikram Ghosh. I would now request Abhishek Malik to step forth and would request our Secretary Shourabh Chaudhary to felicitate Shri Abhishek State Professor GVG. I would request Honorable Rutuda to do the honors. I would now request the musicians to come forth and Abhishek Mallikji to come forth, and I would request Saurabh Chaudhary to felicitate Shri Abhishek Mallik with the Uttariya and present the token of appreciation. Mallik has proved himself as one of the gems in the field of sitar, honored with several awards and accolades like President Award, Rajya Sangeet Academy Award. Abhishek Mallik has performed globally at various fests and concerts. Presently in unison with Pandit Vikram Ghosh's Rhythmscape, he has played in several music festivals and contributed to a number of score in film productions. I now request our senior most alumni member and beloved Shumit Basuda to felicitate Pulak Sharkar, and I request Indranil Chaudhary to do the honors of presenting the memento. One of the founder members of Rhythmscape and has performed in various world famous artists like Ustad Rashid Khan and George Brooks. He has been associated with music arranger, direction and recordist for the past 16 years. He has been also awarded the Grand Maestro Piano for the year 2015 awards. I now request Dr. Shubhit Chaudhary to do the honors for Nirmal Rai, Indian classical vocalist, playback singer and performer, visiting music professor at the University of Illinois, USA, and a performer par excellence. Nirmal Rai is one of the key members of Vikram Ghosh's album Rhythmscape. Can I request Shri Jayesh Ranjanji to come up on the stage? Okay, thank you. Pranav Datt has been mesmerizing the audience with his immaculate style and ingenuity through his performance on the drums. Highly trained under several maestros, Pranav Ji is associated with fusion, Carnatic music, folk, rock, jazz and other genres of music. A well-decorated artist with several awards and recognition, we listen with rapt attention to his art tonight. We now request Mr. Pranav Dati to be honored with the felicitations, with the shawl and the memento. I would request Chandanadi to do the honors. Nathan, a multi-percussionist artist, internationally acclaimed and respected for his in-depth knowledge of Indian rhythm. As a Khatam player, Suresh has gained eminence and star value with his unique fingering techniques, proficient in a variety of Indian percussion instruments like mridangam, kanjira and a few Latin percussions. Tonight he is here with us and we eagerly wait for his nimble fingers to charm us. We request Saurabh Chaudhary to honor him with the memento and the Uttariya. our President, Aniruddha Sengupta to come up on the stage again to honor Team Rhythmscape, Sound Engineer Shomitra Das, Aditya Ranade, Organizer, and Mahadev Bag with Uttariyas. May I please request the team to come up on the stage, Shomitra Das ji, Sound Engineer, Aditya Ranade, and Mahadev Bag. Before the release of the souvenir, request our President, Aniruddha Sengupta to speak forth a few words.
It should be really few words. We are running late actually, but I am sure all are waiting eagerly to start the rhythmscape for which we have done a lot of work for last few months. Only thing just to start with, I want to just tell you that why we have arranged this concert. It is Jadavpur University Alumni Association of Hyderabad is doing this, this type of arranging program basically to go for fundraising, one of the main reason, plus obviously to infuse good culture amongst all of us. So we missed few opportunities for last time, maybe 4 years we could not do. Last time we did, I think 2018 or 2019, if I am not wrong, 2019. We invited Vidushi Kaushiki Chakraborty, and we got a very good response from all of Hyderabadis. Now this time, after almost 5 years, we could now get the opportunity, and we have invited Pandit Vikram Ghosh and his team to perform here. And obviously we are amazed to see the crowd here like what we saw last time. And it is slowly I could find that Hyderabad is becoming hub of Indian culture, and we are really proud of it. To say a few words, in addition to Jadavpur University, a lot of Hyderabad's clubs and some organizations, they are coming forward to organize a lot of Bengali programs. To start with, I can tell you that in coming month on 12th of May, there is a program, what we call it, Shotokanthe Rabindra Sangit. It will be performed by Amshodhani on 12th May at the same venue. Please see that you are present there. Don't miss that opportunity. And obviously, in addition to a lot of clubs like my own club, that is Uttarayan, they are also organizing drama festival on 6th of July. Plus, our another club, Utsav, is arranging Fosils. They have invited persons to Hyderabad to perform, and then Hyderabad Bengali Samiti, they have invited this Shomajit and Shodendra to perform here in Hyderabad. So a lot of activities are going on, and I'm sure you people will be present there and will really enjoy the things. Thank you very much. I'm not extending my words further. Thank you.
Without much ado, all I need is a rhythm divine, and I pray that divinity befalls the stage as the maestro weaves magic. we have the stage to you, sir, and we are all waiting eagerly for you.
Namaskar, everybody. Rhythmscape has turned 22 years in 2024. We still have on the stage two of the original founder members. I'd like to recognize them. First, on the keyboards is my musical brother, the wonderful arranger, composer, and brilliant keyboard artist, Pulak Sarkar. We almost didn't get him for this concert, but got him by a whisker, which is why his name is not there on the board behind. He had a cancellation, so he was able to accommodate us. The greatest Ghatam maestro of this generation, without a doubt. And I'm proud to say he's my dear brother, friend, and comrade in arms, Vidwan Dr. V. Suresh. Arun Kumar, who's played with us for many years now, couldn't come due to something very important coming up on a personal level. But you are in for a treat with the young gentleman who has come and is Arun's Guru Bhai. The brilliant, fantastic Pranav Dutt on the drums. While he is known across the country, but if you are a Bengali, you surely know Nirmalu Rai. One of the finest singers of our country today. Nirmalu has sung in many of the films I have composed, including huge hits like the Guptadhan series and Golundaj, etc., where Nirmalu has sung beautifully. And you will see the range he has. There are very few existing baritones today, and his is certainly one of them. Brilliant Nirmalu Roy. The sitar has gone through many transformations. The gentleman on the sitar, very, very well known now, a star in his own right. He still giggles like 15 years back. That's sweet. But he is undoubtedly one of the finest young sitar maestros of the country today. Abhishek Malik hails from the Pandit Ravi Shankar Gharana. But interestingly, while he has the sitar in his hands of Raviji's style and from Ravi Shankarji's maker, Sanjay Rikiram, who made a sitar, and a brilliant sitar. But Abhishek's sitar goes through a processor. This is a new age, this is a new era, and we have moved many steps forward in terms of technology. So you will see the sounds he is able to create through the processor, through the sitar. Rhythmscape begins with one of our first compositions, the Dance of Shiva. The Dance of Shiva is a very high energy composition, but has a certain bhakti ras, yet is reminiscent of the Tandav and is set to the Indian rag Jog. We begin the Dance of Shiva. 90% improvised, 10% there is a hook line, that's all. Rest of it is happening in the moment. There are no two shows which will be the same. So if you say, sir, we really liked this that you played today, please play it tomorrow. Sorry, we can't do it. We don't know what happened. It's like a trapeze act, and sometimes since it's so high risk, everything is improvised and so many artists on stage, we're all dependent on each other. Sometimes we fail, but when we succeed, it's a different high. GVG, you know that. I'd like to recognize another dear brother of mine sitting in the audience, Abhijit Da. Abhijit Bhattacharjee has been doing the great work for Indian music for many, many decades now. We have worked a lot together. In Hyderabad, he is certainly, he holds the Indian flag high of Indian music. Thank you. The next piece is quite in contrast. This piece is called Zinc. A lot of people have asked me over the years, why do you call it Zinc? Actually, my father and my guru had first asked me. My father had asked me 22 years back, why do you call it Zinc? There is a famous bar in New York called the Zinc Bar. Now a lot of people say, "Arey, bar ka naam se aapne piece banaya." No. I have had the rare opportunity of listening to some of the greatest jazz concerts at the Zinc Bar in New York. It is a haven for jazz artists. And though we are Indian classical musicians, we take a little bit in this piece from the great tradition of jazz. And you will see there is a hook line, there's of course trade-offs, etc., etc. But we stick to our roots. The piece is also set to the rag, Indian classical rag, Megh. And we definitely want a lot of Megh right now because it's so hot. Zinc. Leading into Zinc is Pulak Sarkar. About Megh going maybe a little into Malhar. What we are doing is also imitating rain. So, Garaje Garaje. Garaja
Little Krishna.
Same little Krishna who in his spare time used to kill a few monsters, like Kalia. This piece is set to the rag Kalashri, Kalavati Kalashri. Silence backstage, please. Haji.
আমি যাচ্ছি কি হচ্ছে বাপ ভয়েসটা
Abu Kushik Khirban. I asked Suresh. You discover things in the moment. Can we play something?
Yeah.
Slightly deeper classical, if you allow. We want to do a pure classical piece which is very challenging because I'm going to request Abhishek to play Rag Charukeshi, which is common to both the South Indian system and the North Indian system. Of course, borrowed from the South. But this piece is set to Mat Tal. How many of you know Mat Tal? It's a tal of 9 beats. It goes Din, Tarakata, Thi, Na, Tu, Na, Din, Din, Na, Din, Din, Na. The last Din, Da, or Din, Din, Na, Din, Din, Na is called a Sawari. Why? Because it reminds us of the Ghor Sawar, the horse. So it goes Din, 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 or Din, Da, Din, Da, Din, Da, get a Di, Na, Dun, Na, Din, Da, Din, Da, Din. So we have many Sawari tals in the Indian classical system. Char tal ki Sawari, which is 11 beats. Mata tal is a Sawari tal. Pancham Sawari, which is of 15 beats. This is a beautiful tal, and of course used to be played by Pandit Ravi Shankar ji and Allah Khan Sahab in the 60s primarily. Ready? So this is a sitar solo. We will accompany, and from there Suresh and I will do a short duet in 9 beats in Matatal. In the South Indian system, it is called Khanda Jati Triputa Talam. So we divided 2 plus 2 plus 2, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, and they divided 5 and 4, 5, 2 and 2. So we'll make a cocktail of it. North and South together. Nirmalo is threatening to sing something in the piece also, which he has composed.
परमात्मने
Dun, 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 dun.
I asked Suresh. You discover things in the moment. Can we play something slightly deeper, classical? If you allow. We want to do a pure classical piece, which is very challenging because I'm going to request Abhishek to play Rag Charukeshi, which is common to both the South Indian system and the North Indian system. Of course, borrowed from the South. But this piece is set to Mat-tal. How many of you know Mat-tal? It's a tal of 9 beats. It goes Din, Tarakata, Dhi, Na, Thu, Na, Din, Din, Na, Din, Din, Na. The last Din, Da, or Din, Din, Na, Din, Din, Na is called a Sawari. Why? Because it reminds us of the Ghor Sawar, the horse. So it goes Din, Din, or Din, Da, Din, Da, Din, Tarakata, Dhi, Na, Dun, Na, Din, Da, Din, Da, Din. So we have many Sawari tals in the Indian classical system. Char tal ki Sawari, which is 11 beats. Mat tal is a Sawari tal. Pancham Sawari, which is of 15 beats. This is a beautiful tal, and of course used to be played by Pandit Ravi Shankar ji and Allah Rakha Khan Sahab in the 60s primarily. Ready? So this is a sitar solo. We will accompany, and from there Suresh and I will do a short duet in 9 beats in Mat-tal. In the South Indian system, it is called Khanda Jati Triputa Talam. So we divided 2 plus 2 plus 2, 1.5, 1.5, and they divided 5 and 4, 5, 2 and 2. So we'll make a cocktail of it, North and South together. Nirmalo is threatening to sing something in this piece also, which he has composed.
Four parts. Two in water each. That was the teaser for the intermission. This is what we'll play after the intermission. And there will be, of course, a lot of rhythm jams with Pranav and some things that I do, which you all want to see. But we have been strictly instructed by the Jadavpurians or the Jadavpuriites that there has to be an intermission. So 10 minutes and we'll be back. We'll be sitting here. As soon as you've had your little cola and coffee, come back.
We can have a round of applause. The tremendous effort put forth by Ms. Anamika Chaudhary, Srimati Aditi Chakraborty as designer, illustrator and co-contributor, and Srimati Shobha Oti as illustrator is exemplary. The annual ceremony will be on
Thank you. The whole process is organic. There is no track playing behind it. There is no lip syncing. There is no premeditation. But there is virtuosity. Each and every artist on the stage has decades of riyaz, practice, talim, learning from the Guru Shishya Parampara. Many years back when I started Rhythmscape, I used to feel really bad that my school friends, I used to study in a school in Calcutta called Lamartine for Boys. None of my school friends used to come to my concert. And I used to wonder why. Sometimes they used to say, classical music, to samajhte nahi hai, it's very difficult. I decided one day that this myth must be broken. And a format has to be created where Rhythmscape becomes the bridge for an uninitiated audience who doesn't listen to classical music. Rhythmscape becomes the bridge for that person to head into the beautiful world of classical music, taking Rhythmscape as a bridge. That is the idea. That's how we started out. Tal. But when Abhishek and Asaf were playing, we're keeping it in the head. What you're going to see now is traditionally called a Tani Avartanam. Tani Avartanam.
They used to start chatting, they used to start talking, and they used to think it's something very heavy. Then suddenly one day I had a brainwave. I said, "All right, guys, we're going to do the drum jam now." The whole atmosphere changed. Yeah, drum jam. So here we are. All the math is going to be in the head. But for you who want to count, do so, you'll enjoy it. And for those who don't want to count, simply put, this is the drum jam. when Pranav plays like this, I have fear in my heart for Suresh. He's such a killer drummer. So many drums, toms, kick drums, snares, big tall mics. Poor fellow's got just some clay pots. Yeah. But I mean, you got to try it, bro. Give it a shot, you know. Can't give up. Yeah, this for the kids, you know. Haji.
Okay, you have to try.
there. Little monster.
The monster is out.
Whenever Suresh plays like that, and
Drop such a bad.
my heart just goes. I mean, rhythm is all in the heartbeat. This man has it all. Like all of you, my heart goes.
What was that called? It's called being as cheeky as you can. That was for the fun lovers. This is for a few people are here who are calculators. I met a few in the intermission. This is for you guys. What is this language? When sometimes Suresh and I meet, we don't talk in words. We talk like this. So I can tell him, so Suresh, Chennai weather kidathike takina tu nakina?
Tagadin takita takita taka junata.
Oh, Calcutta kidathi takina ta.
Hyderabad.
Ida dhati takina tu nakina. We are here, we can't say anything bad.
I can say about the climate. Tagadin takita to.
Last time we were in Bangalore. Let's talk about the traffic in Bangalore. He's from there. You want to talk about the traffic in Bangalore? Jadavpur, tha. Hyderabad, tha. Hyderabad, Jadavpur, tha. Hyderabad, Jadavpur, tha. Hyderabad, Jadavpur. Hyderabad. Suresh Suresh Bikram Dada, Suresh Dada. Mallo, कुछ भी dum chicka tak chicka tak chicka chicka dum chicka tak chicka tak chicka chicka dum chicka tak chicka tak chicka tak tak da tak tak da tak tak da tak din da din tak din da dum tak din da krit 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 da din ta din ta ta din da din ta ta din da din krit 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 da tak din da din da din tak tak din ta din ta hin ta ta hin na din ta din da tak junu tak beta junu tak kit ta din tak din da gida da din da kit dinda kita tak din dinna krit krit din da ta din tak ta din ta din nadi ta din nadi ta di ta di ta ta kita ta di ta kita ta di mi ta ta di ta doda tada guda tada 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 क्या बात ta din ta din ta din ta din ta tada 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 din ta tada 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 Dina tak tak dina tak tak dina tak dina It's not even a bowl. You wanted me to create something.
যাদবপুর
দিনে দিন না না
না না না
হয় না
একদম
সে কি
দারুণ
কে কি না না খেলবো না হয় না
যাত্রী
কি যে বলে হয় নাকি তা কি
দুম 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 না তি না কি তা খা তা দুম তা তা তি 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 দুম তা না তু তা তু দুম দুম
রেয়াজ করছে না কিন্তু उसके রেয়াজ করে এসেছে
শক্ত করি একটু বাংলা বলছি, অলরেডি বলে ফেলেছি। ইন্টারভেলের আগে একটা খুব মিষ্টি সুর অভিষেক বাজাচ্ছিল। এই সুরটা খুব স্পেশাল। আমার বিরাট সৌভাগ্য ছিল এই জীবনে পণ্ডিত রবিশঙ্করের সঙ্গে টানা 12 বছর বাজানো, প্রায় 1000টা প্রোগ্রাম। যেটা কখনো স্বপ্নেও ভাবিনি সেটা ঘটে গেছিল জীবনে। কোনোদিন স্বপ্নে ভাবিনি যে মানে একবার 13-14 বছর বয়সে ওনার অটোগ্রাফ নিতে গিয়ে রিপকেজে প্রচণ্ড গুঁতো খেয়েছিলাম। সেই লোকটার সঙ্গে একদিন 12 বছর বাজাবো সেটা কখনো কল্পনা করিনি। তো it is still for me unreal, because that man was one of the greatest artists that India has ever produced. He was the true ambassador for Indian music. This piece is one of the examples of him being the true ambassador. This piece was composed by him for the concert for Bangladesh in 1971. For those who know the history, you know, and for those who don't, please look up the history, how relevant it was in 1971 to compose that piece and to get all the huge rock bands on that stage and to raise funds. think he's got a genie in there. Little monster.
The monster is out.
Whenever Suresh plays like that, and
You upset the belly.
my heart just goes. I mean, rhythm is all in the heartbeat. This man has it all. Like all of you, my heart goes. What was that called? It's called being as cheeky as you can. That was for the fun lovers. This is for a few people are here who are calculators. I met a few in the intermission. This is for you guys. What is this language? When sometimes Suresh and I meet, we don't talk in words. We talk like this. So I can tell him, Suresh, Chennai weather kidate ke takina tu na kana? Tardim tak 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 ke jonata. Oh, Calcutta kidati takina ta. Hyderabad. Ida dati takina tu na kena. We are here. We can't say anything bad.
I can say about the climate.
Last time we were in Bangalore. Let's talk about the traffic in Bangalore. He's from there. You want to talk about the traffic in Bangalore? Jadavpur, tha.
Hyderabad, tha.
Hyderabad, Jadavpur, tha. Hyderabad, Jadavpur, tha. Hyderabad, Jadavpur.
Hyderabad.
Suresh Suresh
Bikram Dada, Suresh Dada.
Nirmalo, Tatakatana Pulakatakita.
Tatadim, Abhishek Tadim, Takida Bikram Da.
Kuch bhi. Dum chika tak chika tak chika chika dum chika tak chika tak chika chika dum chika tak chika tak chika tak tak da tak tak da tak tak da.
Tatakatina Tadim, Tatakatina Tadim, Tatakatina Din Tadim, Din Tadim, Din Tadim, Da.
Tatakatina tak क्या बात दा दिन दा दिन दा दिन दा दिन दा tada tada tada
Din ta tada 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 tada
tada tada tada tada tada tada tada tada tada
tada tada tada tada tada tada tada tada tada
दिन तक तक दिन तक तक दिन तक दिन तक It's not even a bowl.
You wanted me to create something. Jadavpur.
Din din. No. Hoy na. সে কি
দারুণ
কে কি
এবার
না না খেলবো না হয় না দেখতে কি যে বলে হয় নাকি
তা কি দুম 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 না তি না কে তা খা তা কু দুম পা তা তি লি কি তুম তা না তু তা তু তুম তুম
রেয়াজ করছে না ইন্টারভিউগুলো রেয়াজ করে এসেছি শক্ত করি হ্যাঁ
বলছি, অলরেডি বলে ফেলেছি। ইন্টারভেলের আগে একটা খুব মিষ্টি সুর অভিষেক বাজাচ্ছিল। এই সুরটা খুব স্পেশাল। আমার বিরাট সৌভাগ্য ছিল এই জীবনে পণ্ডিত রবিশঙ্করের সঙ্গে টানা 12 বছর বাজানো, প্রায় 1000টা প্রোগ্রাম। যেটা কখনো স্বপ্নেও ভাবিনি সেটা ঘটে গেছিল জীবনে। কোনোদিন স্বপ্নে ভাবিনি যে মানে একবার 13-14 বছর বয়সে ওনার অটোগ্রাফ নিতে গিয়ে রিবকেজে প্রচণ্ড গুঁতো খেয়েছিলাম। সেই লোকটার সঙ্গে একদিন 12 বছর বাজাবো সেটা কখনো কল্পনা করিনি। তো ইট ইজ স্টিল ফর মি unreal, because that man was one of the greatest artists that India has ever produced. He was the true ambassador for Indian music. This piece is one of the examples of him being the true ambassador. This piece was composed by him for the concert for Bangladesh in 1971. For those who know the history, you know, and for those who don't, please look up the history, how relevant it was in 1971 to compose that piece and to get all the huge rock bands on that stage and to raise funds. Died last year at the age of 94. He was Raviji's oldest student, and Abhishek is now the third generation of the same Gharana. So he plays this dhun beautifully, and I'm going to ask Nirmallo to add on some typically Bengali songs.
No, I will also add one tarana which is composed by Panditji.
There's a tarana also he's going to sing. So we're going to make this a little tribute to Ravi Shankarji.
Yeah.
He's so close to my heart, and I'm sure to all of your hearts. Haji.
যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফেরায় সবাই করে ভয় তবে পরাণ খুলে তুই মুখে তুই মনের কথা একলা বলো যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো সঙ্গে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে হরি হরায় নম কৃষ্ণ হরি হরায় নম কৃষ্ণ যাদবায় নম যাদবায় মাধবায় কেশবায় হরি হরায় নম কৃষ্ণ যাদবায় নম যাদবায় মাধবায় কেশবায় গোপাল গোবিন্দ রাম শ্রীমধুসূদন গিরিধারী গোপীনাথ মদন হরি হরায় নম কৃষ্ণ যাদবায় নম যাদবায় মাধবায় কেশবায় নম হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি
Friends, we will end this concert with a 2-minute piece, which is the first track that I've ever composed for Rhythmscape, Rhythm Speaks. This is also based on a raga which Raviji had composed in the 70s called Banjara. Rhythm Speaks. Reverb.
Vidwan V. Suresh on the khatam, Pulat Sakar on keyboards, Abhishek Malik on sitar, Nirmala Roy on vocals, and that was Rhythmscape. And thank you, Jadavpur University alumni, for having us here. All the sponsors, thank you. GVG, thank you. What an audience, thank you. Namaskar.
All the audience from the bottom of our heart for being such an energetic audience. Lights please. What a performance it was. We thank Government of Telangana, Language and Cultural Division. We would also like to thank Jadavpur University Alumni Association, Executive Committee, all members and volunteers who have put in their effort for smooth conduct of the program. Our gratitude towards our principal and co-sponsors, our gold sponsors who have extended their support, also Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and Ravindra Bharati. We were lucky to have support from most prominent groups of Hyderabad, few of them being Hyderabad Bengali Samiti, Uttaran Bangio Samiti, Uttarayan, Arohon, Shurodhoni, Utsav Cultural Association, Bengalis in Hyderabad, Cyberabad Bengali Association and Tattva Arts. We applaud all our esteemed guests, dignitaries, members of press to bless this program with their presence. A huge shout out to our own Babunda, Shondip Chanda for helping us with backdrop and stage decoration, Singer Sound for sound and lighting arrangements. Jadavpur University Alumni Association of Hyderabad is identified since last 2 decades for social work and philanthropic activities, science symposium and student sponsorship programs, and distinctive cultural programs, and we are overwhelmed by all your support. So thanks for turning up in huge numbers tonight. Thank you. You have been such a lovely audience, and that's the closure of the program. Thank you all.